course, the arraignment of the four gentlemen has suddenly opened a can of worms. And looking just adjacent to that report, LSK calling for a special team to investigate the wider and broader conversation, which is extrajudicial killings. So LSK is calling for the establishment of a commission of inquiry to look into the increased cases of extrajudicial killings and enforced disappearances in the country. In a meeting with President William Ruto at State House in Nairobi yesterday, LSK called on the head of state to set up a special investigative team. The president of LSK, Eric Theuri, saying the commission would help determine criminal culpability as well as provide closure for the affected families. Jim,
I mean,
would this help?
Yes. I only bring one angle to the benefit of Kenyans.
Right.
People are targeting their guns on the DCI. In that affidavit, you'll see that there is something called the multi-agency team. The DCI works with other state organs. I wouldn't want to put them on national television like here. Those are the people who get intelligence. For example, we don't know whether these Indians were terrorists. The only person who has that information is NIS, or the military wing of intelligence. We are exposing our security apparatus to probe to that line. So that we are asking, tell the public the role of NIS in this matter. Tell the public the role of the military intelligence in this matter. Tell the Kenyans the role of KDF, even if it is supposed to work outside. When that threat is within the country, KDF cannot act. Who will act? They will give information to the DCI to act on that. So those interlinkages is what I'm advising Kenyans, that let us not talk without understanding the structure of security. It is a totality. The creation of special units is a preserve of the National Security Council, chaired by the president and the deputy president and all formation centers. It's not about the DCI. It's not about the Inspector General. So that is why I'm saying we are moving into a serious question.
But
if Kenyans want it.
But the formation of these units is not what is in question. The question is the kind of operation that these units are undertaking.
What are the terms of their formation? Why are they formed and they are called special units? The question is there. Their job description must have been approved by the National Security Council. And that is worldwide. It's not about here. In Israel, they are called Mossad. In the US, there's the FBI. It is global. It is only that we politicize issues because we do not want a particular face who is heading a particular department of the police at this time. Globally, the president has said, let this be disbanded. How many of special units exist everywhere?
I think
there are very many.
Yes, Ishmael.
My take is, this is a big animal.
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous trend we are heading to, especially when we are saying the police will simply tell you, Zainab, they will always get a bullet now, assigned a rifle, assigned a bullet. They will always return those bullets to us.
I think I just want to go back to the election campaigns. You see, there were too many promises, and there is a burden in the shoulders of the president to feel that he needs to discharge, his mandate by fulfilling a lot of the promises he gave. And I think his advisors will be quite, handy to advise that it is not compulsory that you meet each and every promise you gave to the hustlers in detail, in the sense in which you gave it. That was campaign. Security matters in any country are extremely sensitive. And by the way, even as a head of state, if you wake up and say, I don't want to see the SSU, you should not say that on television. You should have a boardroom meeting and advise the National Police Service to do their homework. So that when these gentlemen could have been brought to the court without any drama, they would still be charged.
But this is a matter of national interest.
That is very true, Zainab. But when criminals are sitting somewhere, they are not actually operating the way we are operating here. They are not civil. They are not gentle. The way they are looking at how the nation is having the discussion, for them, it's when do I strike? so that I benefit. Because criminals are really people who want to go ahead to take advantage of every single step you make. Even when the head of state is speaking, criminals are looking at him, cartels are looking at him. They are trying to find out from his speech, how do we strike? So that's why I'm saying the matters relating to national security, the National Police Service, then the military. You know, during elections, we said this again, there was a trivialization of the National Security Council trying to bring in, like Omari said, there is a multi-agency, and these groups come together. Whether you talk of the DCI, you talk of the NIS, you talk of the military intelligence, you talk of the Director of Public Prosecution, the judiciary, the line ministries, they all come together and make a decision. It would be kind for the president to give all these people free hand to make a decision and then give him a report rather than making television pronouncements.